Welcome back to Next Crop Online on Laundry TV. My name's Dezzy D, and I'm Laundry Bar's Chief Rap Officer and host of Next Crop Online. We're up to episode 14 of Next Crop now, and here with me today, I have Khairil and Nomad. How are you both going today?
Good, man. I'm doing great. How are you?
Well, with all the craziness of 2020 and Melbourne being in a constant state of lockdown and isolation, how have you both been coping with all the changes? You finding time to work on your craft? You both doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. I'm just working from home, WFA shit, and yeah, I'm just trying to stay exercise every day and work, and that's about it. Make music after hours, and you know how it goes.
Oh yeah. How about you, Nomad?
Yeah, man, pretty much the same, eh? Like just trying to work. Like probably I tried like 2 different jobs during this whole lockdown thing. Like first one didn't work out. Just doing some warehousing at the moment, spending time with the kids, trying to work on some music. But it's a bit of a different creative vibe. You know what I mean? Like from where you were before, when you get to go out and hang out with all these other creatives and all that. So yeah, just trying to work through it.
Yeah, man, it's definitely harder to get like those creative vibes going when like you don't really have any experiences, right? You're just like out
man,
family or whatever, and just
yeah, bro. Like you finish a good take, and then you turn around like, bro, what'd you? Oh.
I mean, I've probably written like 3-4 songs about being in lockdown and working from home. You know what I mean?
Hard. Same. Yeah.
At least we got something to talk about. Like after 2020, I swear to God, we're gonna come up with the most like fire collaborations and just like have so much shit to talk about.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, bro.
Well, it was really cool to meet you both. Let's go ahead and get to know a bit more about Khairil. Khairil, give us an intro. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 28. I've been in the music scene since I was probably between 17 and 24 in the clubbing scene. Running clubs, helping these people, promoting and managing crews and whatnot. And yeah, I've done little stuff in the past when I was younger. Like I've opened up for like Bow Wow, Ja Rule, Snoop Dogg when they've come to Melbourne. But yeah, took a little break from music when my daughter was born. She's turning 5 next week. So yeah, after when lockdown started and I was working from home, I just found some time to just get back at it, and here I am.
Hell yeah, man! That's cool to hear. Some small names you dropped in there. That's really cool. Ja Rule, Snoop, Bow Wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, bro.
So you've been in the game for a minute now. Who would you say are like, I mean, since you've been around for a minute, I'm going to ask you, who inspired you back when you first started to do what you do, and who still inspires you now to do what you do?
Oh man, so many people inspire me, man. I grew up listening to mostly 50 Cent and Ja Rule and all those 90s kids. But to this day, I'm still listening to Trippie Redd. I like to keep up to date with whoever's on the scene, who's doing what, and everyone has certain aspects of who they are that inspires me to kind of bring out who I am in my music and whatnot. So yeah, the people who have given me the opportunity to perform before them, the people who've watched me, like that, everyone inspires me around me. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's really cool to hear. Especially keeping it fresh. Like so many people that have been around for a minute seem to get like stagnant about like the music they listen to and what they accept. What's not rap. So I'm the same, man. I'm in my 30s and I listen to everything from 90s and today.
It's amazing to just be open-minded and not just be like, this is music, that's not music, that's trash. Like everything has its beauty to it, you know what I mean?
Exactly, man. And all music has its time and place as well. Like you don't want to go to the club and like turn up to Nas in 2020. Like I fucking love it and I listen to that a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything's got its time and place, and it's all hip hop and it's all love. So
yeah,
hell yeah, man. Well, it's really cool to get to know a little bit about you. Now it's time to hear what you got. Tell us a bit about the track you're going to perform for us today.
This song's called Oh Please. I did it maybe less than about a week ago. One of my friends, Boulevard Sounds, follow him on Instagram, by the way. he sent me this beat, and I wrote to it in like 20 minutes. I was like, fuck, this is fire. Sorry about swearing, but this is fire. And yeah, I went in the booth the next day, recorded a hook and a verse, another hook. I've asked someone who's been on your channel to jump on the second verse, and he's agreed to, but I'm not going to drop who that is yet.
All right.
But yeah.
Teaser.
All right, let's hear it. Take it away.
Oh please, what you gonna do with all that cheese? Yeah, we self-made from the OZ. All the real homies, yeah, they know me. Pull up in freeze, make a mommy just tease me. Yeah, I like the way that she treat me. Made me wanna spend that money that easy. And your ex-man wish that he beat me. Is that easy? I can't see straight, cause all these women be like it be fake. And all of a sudden I just wanna eat steak. And so I roll and find myself in deep states. I'm from the Vic state, so it's 3K. And yeah, I got that rolled up in my tin case. And yeah, I got the song that's in that bin place. I'm being harming myself, and that's a disgrace. It's time to create space. I'm moving on my shield to a big ass crate. Use an ass upon a big ass plate. And I ain't using any bands for a big ass bait. And I'm just trying to save some money for a big ass place. And I'm a band, baby, I can see that straight. Cause I can see it taste. No, baby, we don't take no breaks. There's no time to call you lame ass fakes. For God's sake, so please. What you gonna do with all that cheese? Yeah, we self-made from the OZ. All the real homies, yeah, they know me. Pull up in freeze, make a mommy just tease me. Yeah, I like the way that she treat me. Made me wanna spend the money that easy. And your ex-man wish that he beat me. Is that easy?
Hell yeah, man. That was tight. Awesome.
Hey.
Man, I hope you're going to drop that, because I want to hear that second verse now, I tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to hear that second verse. You know that second verse, man.
Unreal, man. That was cool. That was really light and fun. Tell us about what that song means to you.
Oh, man. I'm just like, every song to me means another step up. Like, when I just got back into it, I started on the parquet, and every song that I've made since then has just been a step up, and I feel like this song is just like, it's gonna be hard to take another step after it to be better than this. But I'm happy with this song, man. I'm happy with the feature that's coming on it, and I'm really excited for everyone to hear this for his people, his people's ears, and my people's ears. It's just, I really hope this song's just gonna, get out there.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome to hear. That was like something like I would play at the club anytime. So once it comes out, send me a copy. And when everything opens back up, we'll have a drink to it at a laundry bar, hopefully, man.
Oh, 100%, my man.
Awesome, man. That was really cool. Thanks so much for performing. That was unreal. Now that we've heard you, it's time to hear a bit more about Nomad. Nomad, give us an intro. Let us know a bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. So NOMAD, Nomad. Nomad is just my first name backwards, which is Damon, but it's also, I guess the significance of that comes from when I was growing up, I learned a lot about the indigenous cultures of Australia. There was a lot of parallels with that in my Polynesian roots. People that live nomadically, moving from place to place, never staying still. And that's sort of how I wanted to approach the game when I got started out of high school. And yeah, at the moment, I've just been working on new music as best I can. Like we said at the start with lockdown and all that. I've just been trying to raise my 2 kids as well. I got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. And yeah, man, that's pretty much me in a nutshell, bro. Like, yeah, just trying to do it.
Awesome, man. And when it comes to music, what are your main influences? Like, tell us a bit about what gets Nomad like creative.
Yeah, man. I mean, my main influence is probably J. Cole. I only really found him. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I only really found Cole like early adolescence. So like when I was like 12, 13, my sister introduced me to him in the car. You know, she had the aux. And yeah, man, I just been listening to J. Cole nonstop. I felt like I connected to his messages. I felt like he had a unique outlook on the world. But in saying that, like I grew up listening to Jay-Z and Kanye West. My dad had the Get Rich or Die Trying album by 50 Cent. Eminem was always playing on the radio, so I got hella influences. But same as C was saying about not limiting yourself to the old school, but listening to some of the new cats as well. Like, man, Roddy Ricch has been on my radar for a minute. Like, my younger brother, bro. Yeah, man, Roddy Ricch, bro. He's crazy. The Baby, like my little brother keeps me updated on all these new rappers that are coming out and stuff. And I look up to Kid Leroy, even though I'm older than him. I'm 22. I think he's not even 18 yet or something, right?
I think he's 16, man. I think he's
16. Man. Like, I look up to that younger dude so much, like with what he's trying to do in the scene and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can take inspiration from any kind of artist, really.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, Kid Leroy's out there making waves.
Man.
Making waves for Australia. Definitely helping pave the way and create some connections over there, man. That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah. And it's really cool when you can say, like, that you can be inspired by someone younger than you, because like they're younger than you doesn't mean they're not, like, really good at their craft and their marketing and their hustle. So appreciate that.
Man.
Appreciate that. Well, now that we've got to hear a bit about you, it's time to hear you perform now. So let us know a bit about the track you're going to perform for us today.
Yeah, sweet. So this one is called Chasing Pesos. I made this song with DJ Spell, former DMC champ. And yeah, it came off this EP back there. If you can see that on the shirt, it's called the Intermission EP. You can like just barely see it. But yeah, I dropped this sometime last year. Like, I think it's maybe been just over 12 months or something.
Awesome.
But yeah. Look, I've seen a lot, the good and bad. I've seen the good slip through my hands, and it's taking time for me to understand it. It'll take a while to get the upper hand, but I'm on the move. Got the juice, I was uptight, but now I'm letting loose. My homies say that I speak the truth, so I swear the Bible when I'm in the booth. But don't trust that. It's new religion, that's New Testament, new position. It's cutthroat, get new position. But I ain't making no new decision. You got to get your own. I don't give you my throne. Like Ye told you on Paris, don't let me get in my zone. Cause I've been chasing pesos. I do what I say so. They be running game, but I ain't trying to play it though. I ain't trying to change, I just wanna lay low. Hands up with it, hands up with it, hands up with it. Let's go. I've been chasing pesos. I do what I say so. They be running game, but I ain't trying to play it though. I ain't trying to change though. I just wanna lay low. Look. They told me snitches get stitches and no bitch shit. In my opinion, no slick shit. If you dish shit on the quick tip, when that's my life on the line, and you ain't hold tight for mine. Don't give a fuck if you lie. I'ma tell the truth and open the blinds. Yeah, no bullshit. If I see that, then I'ma call it out. Like an umpire, get called out. You might resort to some fallout. Don't give a fuck, cause I'm all out. Beyond all of that fuck shit. Never front on no tough shit. If you see for me, you better duck quick. Throw it back to my city. Taught me how to stay gritty. Pick the pen and the pad up like second nature, I'm litty. But I told y'all that you got to get your own. Cause I don't give you my throne. Like Hov told you on Paris, don't let me get in my zone. Cause I've been chasing pesos. Ay. I do what I say so. Ay. They be running games. Yep. I ain't trying to play though. I ain't trying to change, no. I just wanna lay low. Hands up with it, hands up with it, hands up with it. Let's go. Cause I've been chasing pesos. Ay. I do what I say so. They be running game, but I ain't trying to play it though. I ain't trying to change though. I just wanna lay low. Yeah, look. Just let me give you real sweet shit to rock in your shit with. Recline your seat, rewind this heat just like Joe Green and vibe with me because just let me give you real sweet shit to rock in your shit with. Recline your seat, rewind this heat just like Joe Green and vibe with me because
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Spell killed this
Man.
beat, man. Shout out Spell. Shout out Iconic Beats. He mixed and mastered this as well. Did the whole project and all that. Yeah, man, that's Chasing Pesos.
Fire, man. Beat is fire. Chasing Pesos. Tell us a bit about that track, man. What does that track mean to you?
Yeah, man. I wrote that. I feel like that's probably one of the, like, it's a vibe, but it's one of the darkest songs that I've written.
Okay.
And it was around about a time where I was I do some youth work as well.
Yeah, man.
And I was seeing a lot of kids that were coming and going out from the west side. Some that looked just like me, some that didn't. But they were getting caught up in a lifestyle that I didn't really, I wanted better for them. But, I just try to write from their perspective where it's like, a perspective of a kid that's going through the same shit or seeing the same shit. Apologies for the language. But, just trying to take a different route, for the sake of his survival. Like, there's a lot of shit that you can get caught up in. And, you can see the downfalls that it leads to. But for some reason, we still follow those trends, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for real.
And just, chasing pesos, if you focus on the grind and you focus on getting that money, you might, there's other avenues for that.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Yeah.
For real, man. Some people just trying to make it work with money. Some people want like the notoriety of living that lifestyle, but it all leads down the one path, man. And like rap can be fun, but rap can also be important to sort of put that message and educate, especially like the younger generation. So, shout out to you and the work you're doing, man. I
appreciate that.
With your youth work and
straight up.
Yeah, straight up. Having something to say, man. So like, appreciate that. Both those tracks were really awesome. Thank you both for coming online and performing. That was really cool.
Thanks for having us, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Our pleasure. This is like, we do this out of love for the music and the scene, and like, it's really cool to like meet everyone and hear all this music. And like, I'm 35, so I'm no spring chicken myself. Actually, I'm 37 now. Holy shit. So like, I've been around a bit DJing for like probably like 13, 14 years, man. And I'm still inspired by like people like half my age making music, man. I do what I do out of love for music. So it's really cool to meet you both and have you perform. And I'm inspired by hearing these stories as well. So thank you both and salute. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Cool meeting you too, man.
So now that we've got the music side out of the way, let's just have a little bit of a chat. I'm going to ask you a couple of fun questions. Whoever wants to answer first, fire away, and we'll just talk about it. So if you could time travel to any moment in time and jump on any track as a feature artist, what song would you want to jump on with who and why? Loaded question. There's a lot of tracks out there to pick from. You got a favorite track that maybe you used to jump on and freestyle to or sing along to that you were like, man, I would love to go back in time and be on, in the club or like...
You know what? It's funny because Nomad mentioned J. Cole before, and J. Cole, The Warm-Up, the blue cover where he's holding the basketball.
Yeah, man.
That's actually one of my favorite albums ever. Albums, mixtape, one of my favorite projects ever. Yeah. And I'd love to be on that album, on that project,
Oh, I think I got two. Oh man, that's a hard question, but like I have like a whole album that I would like to be on, and it's actually Good Music's Cruel Summer.
Okay.
And it's a toss up between Click, Mercy, and New Godflow. I don't know. I just like, because the way that those tracks come together, it's like, I know it's like a cipher. It'd probably be Click. Be Click.
Yeah, man. So there's some big performers on that track, man, and being able to jump on between like, Big Sean.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
But if it's time travel,
project,
like
when it came
I could go to the future. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! All right.
I'll go to the future and go to like Chris Brown's son and see what music he's making and jump on
All
that.
right.
Because if you're talking time travel, we can go forward too. But
All right.
Yeah, facts. I'll go to when
any track on that mixtape, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll go to when his project with Kendrick finally drops. And,
Man.
So 7 years, 8 years in the making.
yeah, maybe a decade from now.
You want to be on Yandi as well, and Dr. Dre's TikToks, and all these projects are going to drop one day. Whole lot of red.
Yeah, man.
List. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I've got a wild card question I'm going to ask you. So I've got this bag of questions that have been submitted by the Laundry Bar crew. I've never read these questions, and you've never read them either. So whatever I ask is going to be a complete surprise. The question I'm going to ask you is, if you had to pick any singer, dead or alive, to sing the hook on one of your tracks, who would you pick and why?
Chris Brown. I think, and why is because I think my music would, the song I just showed you, I think that it would suit him singing it instead of me. You know, I don't even need to be on the track, man. Take it. You know, take it for free.
I didn't want to say it because a lot of people do and a lot of people don't like him. But when you were singing that track, I actually thought of like a bit of a Chris Brown influence. I could hear that, and I was like, man, like he like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got that vibe from that track, so I could absolutely see that, man. He would absolutely like smash that track. So
yeah,
it would be you featuring Chris Brown because like you murked that track. So he would just be a feature. You're the main artist on that track.
Yeah.
I know, man. What about you? Who you want to sing a hook on one of your tracks and why?
And he's actually he hasn't really blown up yet, but he will eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, he doesn't really want to be like the face of his music. He's more of the songwriter behind the scenes. But there's an artist named Sire, @_S1RE. And yeah, I'm good friends with him, but like, man, it's been hard to convince him to get on the track, man. But when it eventually happens, that's gonna be like, you know, tick that box for me, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sire, I hope you're watching this episode right now, and if the three of us can't convince you to jump on the track, man, come on.
Bro,
Nomad needs that feature.
Listen, man, like it's about time. You need to do this track for me, bro. Come on.
The world needs to hear Nomad featuring Sire. 100%.
Man.
That just about does it for today, gang. So first of all, thank you so much for coming online to perform and to shoot the breeze with me. Really cool getting to meet you both and having you online. Before we wrap things up though, most importantly, can you let our viewers know where they can find your music?
At Brother Seeds, that's BRUVA.CEEJ. And yeah, I'll add you, Nomad. We're going to jump on a song together, man.
Yeah, bro, facts. Yeah, let's say.
Yeah. So what platforms can we find you on? Are you on Spotify, SoundCloud, Facebook,
Oh,
Instagram?
I'm on all platforms, man. You can find all my singles on all platforms. Yeah.
Unreal.
And that's Khairil, KHAIRIL.
Unreal. Khairil on all platforms. All right, Nomad, where can we find you?
Yeah, man. So Instagram, Nomad_TMRC. And that's pretty much the same across all socials. But that's the main one. And yeah, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, or all of that as well. Just look for Nomad, look for my face, my big head. And yeah, man, that's it.
Shout out Big Head Gang right now.
Yeah, Big Head Gang.
I feel
Big
you.
boys do it better.
What's up?
All right. Sam, thank you so much for coming online. And
Thanks for having us, man.
My
Appreciate you, bro.
My absolute pleasure. Appreciate both of you. And thanks to our viewers as well for tuning in and watching. You are also the reason why we do what we do. If you want to hit us up on our socials and let us know what track you would want to go back in time and perform on, or you've got a question for our bag, hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. Our socials are floating around on the screen right now through some computer magic. And yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next fortnight for another episode of Next Crop as well. This is Dezzy D signing off for Laundry Bar TV. Peace.
Let's go.
Yo, I got J. Cole in here.
Yes,
This is
yes.
his first official interview
Thank you,
after
man.
being signed by Jay-Z to Rock Nation.